and welcome to our personal development reading for the month of February 2025. My name is Christy, and I am very honored to be coming to you from the traditional territory of the Tsawwassen, Musqueam, and Coast Salish peoples. I'm also so happy and grateful that you are here joining me this week. I would like to remind you that this is indeed a general reading. So take what serves you well and release, release, release what does not. One of the most intriguing things about being human is that we have free will choice. Here we go. So let's start with reminding Spirit that we're here. I have already super shuffled and meditated on the cards and asked for our highest and best with this reading. And today I felt very drawn to the ocean and I couldn't pick between two decks, so I'm going to use two different ones. So I have the Ocean Spirit Oracle as well as messages from mermaids. And then I'm going back to our friends at the Rider Smith Waite Tarot for a 7-card spread on how best to move to the next level in our personal growth. Okay, so let's get going. Oh, no, there's two right there. Okay, we had some flyers. So here we are. Wow, we're going to get chock full of messages here, Manifestor. Okay, the first one is play. Take the plunge. I love playtime. It is so, so important. Manifestors, we need to take those breaks, right? Like our energy does not go, 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 go. I have been working a lot, as manifestors, most of us have been socially conditioned to behave like generators, where we just go and go and go and go and go. And that has certainly been true for me in my life. And now I am doing more honoring when I'm tired. Like yesterday, usually I do my readings on Saturdays, but I took my kid out for his birthday brunch and then I got home and I was feeling all full of, egg sandwich and whatever. And I was like, I don't feel like it. So I didn't. I did my nails, right? Instead of doing my readings. And I just knew I was going to get up and do them today. So I gave myself that grace and that felt like play to me, right? Because it doesn't feel like work. The other thing we want to be focusing on here is hope. An ocean of possibility awaits. And I believe the tarot will be giving us some more guidance on how this will play out. Okay, so we've got play, take the plunge, and hope, an ocean of possibility awaits. So funny. So I've always known that like a cold plunge or like, ice baths or even just like turning the shower off is really good for you. And I'm resistant because it's uncomfortable. Anyways, I was listening to something today on a Japanese YouTuber and I decided to do it for 5 seconds. And so I literally took the plunge. Okay. And we have truth. Oh, goodness. This one is near and dear to my heart. I tell you what. So it's very important that manifestor that we are telling ourselves the truth. Truth is something that I find is very it's something that's really important to me, even when things aren't easy, particularly then. And so this is holding very true for me right now. So we've got hope, we've got truth, we've got play. Those all look pretty good to me. Okay, so now let's delve into the tarot. Okay, the first card is going to be the issue. The seventh card is going to be the outcome. Oh, there's the first card right there. Issue is interesting. Justice. All right, we will come back to that. So the issue is justice. All right, card number 2. Okay, we've got the 7 of Swords. Card number 3. The Queen of Pentacles. I don't know why I'm looking over there. Card number 4. Oof, the 5 of Swords. There has been some conflict. Okay. 5 is the 7 of Pentacles. 6 is the Moon. Oh, wow. There has been some major stuff getting in our way. Okay. And the outcome. The Chariot. Oh, holy moly. This is a little heavy, but it is like the outcome is wonderful. So let's get going. Okay, so the issue is that something's been real unfair. Okay. So whether this has been legally for you, now justice is a beautiful card when it's in the outcome, right? But when it's the issue, it means that the scales of justice, the scales, things are out of balance. Okay. So things are out of balance when this is an issue. This could be legal. It could be in relationships. It could be with your personal development. Are you even focusing on it, right? Like, is personal development something that you are parsing out time in your day to do every day? It is for me. I do actually do it multiple times a day. Even this is personal development for me, right? Just doing this and informing you as a manifester. All right. So there's something off in terms of the equilibrium, in terms of, yeah, there's, or you're working harder than somebody else is, or somebody else is working harder than you are. Okay. So things are out of balance. They're out of whack right now. And that is the thing that is blocking from you going to the next level. Okay, so going to the next level. Now, I am going to say it's somebody else because we have some significant, like, conflicty kind of cards here. So let's start with card two. Okay, so we have the Seven of Swords. Now, this is really interesting because, like, it looks like this is a card of sneaky, of being deceived. Okay, so where have you been deceived? Okay, so whoever is the person who deceived you, or people who deceived you, or situations, or whatever it is, okay, it's time to let them go because they looked like they were doing you a favor, but they weren't. All right. So this is very much a, like, see how he's stealing, the character is stealing five of the swords, but very delicately. Like, this person knows what they're doing, right? Like, this could be some sort of con artist type person in your life. Again, those are pretty strong words, but that's what I'm getting. So, okay. And then, but they've left two behind to kind of like trick you into thinking that they weren't even there. So, big deal. So this person, like, and like the thing is like the yellow cards err on the side of positivity. So the fact that you're recognized, like, once you're able to see this person for who they are, it is going to be such a blessing in disguise that you ask them to leave your life. Okay. Because you don't need to keep everybody around, right? Like, we are the sum of the five people that we spend the most time with. You, in terms of personal development, it's really important that you choose those five people carefully. Now, one of the great things about this five people is that on average, about every 6 months, one of them um, leaves. And then you get an opportunity to replace them with somebody who is more in alignment with who you are now, maybe not who you were 10 years ago or whatever. Now, this can be very difficult. Okay. It can be very difficult. Okay. So we've got our Five of Swords. Okay, so we've had a battle of sorts. And this is a win that doesn't really feel like a win. Okay, so it's very possible that letting go of this person is going to feel really hard at first. It's going to feel like you're like, you know that it's the right thing, but they were not good. There's this kind of smug, there's this kind of, like, these two together, right? And they were like this, right? Like, they are facing each other, right? These are two of the same, right? Like, they're looking at each other like in cahoots. Now, they could be different people, but they could also be the same, two sides of the same person, okay? Because they're like, they are looking, they're going, we got them, but they don't have you, okay? I'm telling you right now, but you, because there is something, okay? There is something that is very hidden. Okay, so the moon is a card of the subconscious. There is, and of illusion, of things like shadowed, like things that are not. They're just, yeah. There's a lot to uncover here, and they're not being forthright. Okay, so the people, this situation, okay, whoever this is, they are not being forthright, and they are, because, right? Because they're not being truthful, right? They're hiding something. Okay. Now, do you need to discover what this is? Maybe, right? Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. Maybe you just need to be free of that energy so that you can really take off and grow. This is very much a reading for me. Okay. Anyway, sorry it's so biased, but that's what's happening. Okay. Now, Let's see our little Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so this is a card of reflection on what we've already built, what we've done, what have we planted, how have things come to fruition right now in this scenario? Not good, right? So we need to look and like take that time. Okay, take that time. I'm looking at the oracle cards, right? So it's like there is hope here, okay? But take the time to reflect and go, oh, maybe you need to go back and look where this like can't like take stock. This is a card of taking stock. Okay, so take stock of what's how has this relationship served you? How has it not? And how are you going to move on? Because you're definitely going, the chariot says you're definitely going to move on. All right, so these two I'm going to read together. Okay. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. And then we have the Chariot. So the Chariot is about movement, it is about your personal drive. The result, once you shed whatever this energy is, you are going to take off like you would not believe in terms of your focus and development. So you're about to experience, but you need to shed it. You need to shed it. Also, there's going to be some financial gain. Okay. So the Queen of Pentacles is a beautiful, like, she is like a girl is wealthy, right? So she is very comfortable. But she's nurturing and she knows how to take care of her money. She knows like that she can be more independently wealthy, right? Than even the Nine of Pentacles, like, because she gazes lovingly, right? She knows how to nurture her finances for them to grow, but she also needs to nurture herself. So once we have shed this person who has done, did you wrong, okay? You have been done, did wrong in some way. But once and it's under the surface, but something's been taken, okay? Something's been taken. It might feel uncomfortable at first, kind of like a sour win. But once you really take stock and be like, oh my gosh, when you add everything up, you are going to flip and take off like you wouldn't believe into the next stratosphere, which then will fill you with hope and the space to play again. Yay! Okay, I'll take it. Alrighty. I will not be doing readings next week because I'm going to be live at a psychic fair for the very first time. I'm so excited. If you're in the Vancouver area, I will post the link down below. And it's only $5 to get in. And I know there's over 30 practitioners and vendors. And it's like a psychic rejuvenation thing in New Westminster, BC. So I'll do that just in case. And thanks for joining me. And I'll be back in 2 weeks and I will see you then. Okay. Bye.